Good morning, traders. This is Anka Metcalf with Trade Out Loud. Welcome to the pre-market game plan for today, Monday. It is February 10th, 2020, and it is 8:42 a.m. Eastern Time. And let's get started. First off, we're going to begin with Nasdaq. Nasdaq relative strength. We did have positive price action so far, and we're maintaining a really great solid range with support, with major support at 93.20. And we have a breakout area into the 94.71. Also, if the price should improve and start pushing higher, this may be the first scale in zone. So I wouldn't necessarily buy all the lots at this point, but I will leg in and then add more at the breakout. So 40 would be the first leg in, the second leg in over 63. 63 has been the breakout area for the last 3 trading days. So we're still having a very solid top here, temporary top into the 63 zone. 63 strong buy with projections higher. All the levels will be posted in the newsletter and along with all the trade parameters. But we do have a tradable void to the 95.06 level, which makes it a good risk to reward ratio for us. And we also have a further void into the 95.80 and 95.93. So really impressive void. The fact that the price is consolidating here is trying to chew all that resistance that we had from 3 days ago, including the high, the all-time high that was created, 94.71, and that was on Thursday. All right, so going into the session today, we do have a smaller support zone, and that is the 93.80 zone. If at the time of the trigger, the if the first trigger into the 94.40 will pass through this level, then we will use this as a possible support zone, possible stop area. Don't forget that fluctuations may happen into the 93.70 and also into the 93.33, which pretty much is this prior low from the overnight trading session. Double bottom right here, consolidated bottom forming this major support zone into the 93.20. All right, let's get into the mini S&P. So definitely for the strength picture, I would prefer to trade Nasdaq for higher. All right, so the mini S&P, again, it is strong, not as strong as Nasdaq. You can see this curving down a little bit, trading below the 50 SMA, and actually now trading borderline up and down, just gyrating around the 20 SMA. We do have support at 38.18. If we should get a break over 35 to 37 is the breakout zone. This is the first layer of the breakout. Would be great for a scale, and then the bigger breakout area would be into the 45 to 50 zone. But if this level is going to hold here at the 18 at the time of the trigger, this can be a potential buy for the upside. Also, the daily chart is situated really nicely today because with this wing down, it came to test the 10 exponential moving average onto the daily chart. It also prior cluster zone and a low from January 20th to 21st. For the short side, I'm not very excited about the short side. We still have a low, higher, low, higher, low, and we have double bottom right here. And if we should get the break over 37 to 40, this is going to be bullish. I'm not necessarily very keen on the short side today. Can we get a short side? We can, but as long as we're having that very strong support here, which is minor support deriving from prior price action, plus we have the 10 EMA onto the daily chart, still suggests a lot of strength coming in. So as long as this mini support level here into the 18 is going to hold, and if we're going to blast over 35 to 37, this is still going to be a strong buy. All right, let's continue with the Dow. Dow also on the same path with the mini S&P, just a tad weaker in terms of pattern. So we had a high on Thursday, 29,475, and since then we kind of curled down a little bit. Notice that we're trading below the 50 SMA, we're trading below the 20 SMA and the 10 EMA right now, getting a little bit of pressure to the support zone that was created in the overnight trading session. And actually, this is the London session support into the 28,970. If we hold this area and if we start breaking above 100, this is going to be the turnaround, and we can see price accelerating higher into the 140, 150, 183. And then again, if we pass over this area, this is very critical resistance right here. But if we pass over 83, I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to start getting 29,300 into this prior high and into a continuation higher. Notice that we have the 200 SMA right here with solid support from prior price action. So we do have a very strong confluence area there. All right, let's get into Russell and see what the game plan for Russell is. All right, so let me just switch this chart. All right, so we do have support from the overnight trading session into the 1646. We also have additional support from the London session into the 53 area, which actually held. This is actually a really good zone right here. It's, the way it is testing the price right now, it's actually looking strong if it should hold, and if it breaks over 64, this is going to be a strong buy with a continuation higher into the 70 and 75, 74 to 75, and this is going to be again the next line in the sand. And at this point, price, if the price is going to do a periscope high here, pull back again into the 73 or 70 area, this is also going to be a strong buy. So any shallow pullback around this level can be a continuation higher back into the 93. All right, now keep in mind that we have not had any all-time highs into Russell. So remember that the last time we had an all-time high in Russell was in 2018, but a very strong consolidation that we had in 2019. We've been talking about that 1600 level and about the advancement into the 17. We finally made it into that 17 area, 1700. If we blast over that 90 area right here, 17 is going to be a very strong target with possible continuation into the 1745 and 1750. All right, so for the day, two more watches, oil and gold. We're going to start with oil. Oil has been basing on the lows into the $50. This is also a median number, catalyst number, if you will. Above may be seen as bullish, below may be seen as bearish. This is, to me, the pattern looks a little bit weaker. However, if it trades over $50.50, it may potentially start pushing a little bit higher. This would be the first line in the sand. I would start being bullish over 50 to 50. Notice the resistance zone right here. So, okay, by the way, I had this marked from last night. So this is again becomes this becomes a resistance point. Okay, all right, not spelling very well. Okay, hope I got it right. Okay, all right, so this is the first layer of resistance. If the price is going to start reacting above, then we can see a consolidation higher. But to me, this would be the swing point for higher. So I would like to see it long over this area, because to me, if we're going to a daily pattern on this, this is just a pullback, a really shallow pullback, and this could be a breakdown level under 49.40 or 49.50, 49.50 to 49.40. This is going to be a breakdown with a much steeper leg down into the 46 and 45 level. So this is a critical area for oil here. I'm not going to day trade it. I don't like the pattern on it. It could go either direction. It has a 50-50 shot, and I don't like to trade anything with low odds. All right, the next and last is gold. Gold has been consolidating a little bit bullishly, and you can see that I have some marks from late last night, and this was resistance at this point. And right now the price is kind of trading, circling, coiling around this, let's call this line in the sand. All right, let's call this line in the sand, let's make it purple. And basically if it trades over, so at this time, if it trades over 80, it may go to 84, 86, and then back into the 90s. It's not going to be easy. So this is going to be the big test right here, this resistance. For the short side, however, this is a little bit complicated. So if it trades over 66, then we're going to be looking more bullish. But 65 to 66, this is going to be the area that I'm going to watch. So 70 to 65-ish area, this is going to be a very gray area right here. So, but under this 65, you can see these lows right here into this prior high. This is probably going to make it, and it makes more sense to watch it on the daily chart. So if you can see what I'm talking about, let me just change this. All right, so you can see that we have a low, we have a pullback, and if we're going to get rejected, if the price is going to get rejected at this point, it's going to trade under Friday's low, the 60 zone right here. It's going to be under the 20 SMA, under the 10 EMA, and then it would make sense to short. And again, the bigger breakdown is going to be under 1550. All right, this is all for today. Happy trading, everyone, and I'll see you with another video tomorrow.